We're live.
We are.
Oh, with
Hi,
my
everyone.
gorgeous, sexy man.
My sexy goddess.
Yummy. How's your day been?
Well, look how amazing she looks. My day is good. I did a new overlay
Yeah,
for this show
that looks
and
lovely.
our next show.
And the little thing down here.
Yes, that little thing over there. I went to the beach for a little while, played a little bocce ball, did a walk of gratitude, played a little guitar there. And I laid on the sunblock so I wouldn't get burned. So
you laid on the sun.
I put a lot of sunblock on, and very often. So because my forehead was peeling from a couple days ago when I went, and I didn't bring my umbrella because I figure I'm only going to stay there for a few hours. Yeah. As long as I put on sunblock, I should be okay. And it's less that I have to bring to the beach with me in my beach cart. But, you know, I ended up staying for a little longer than I anticipated. So I used my beach cart as an umbrella, kind of. And I was able to sit in the shade from the shade of my beach cart. So it still worked out okay.
Good.
Yeah. How was your day?
My day, it was okay. If I just say okay, we won't go there because it's the usual. So it was okay. And then Ria came over, which was wonderful because I love seeing her. Mm-hmm. That was beautiful. She did some cleaning for me and did some. She helped me, and I spoke to my mum and I ordered an online shop. So it's kind of and did some of the Patreon readings. So yeah, that's kind of that's it really. But
speaking speaking of Patreon, a week from Wednesday, I've got my In5D Patreon Insiders Club private chat. So that's 1 week from tomorrow on April 5th. So to all of our Patreon subscribers, I will send you a message on Patreon, and it should reach you on your personal email as well. So you'll have plenty of heads up on that.
And the same as what he just said with the link going out to emails, mine's on Thursday. So
Yep, on the 30th. So
yeah.
Okay. Right
I'm
on.
happy to do some readings for people if anybody wants one who comes to your Patreon. I'm happy to pull some cards if they want that, and if you want that, I'm good with that.
So a real quick shout out to everyone that's joining us. Hi to Dee, first one in. Hi, Gregg and Allie. And yes, she's beautiful inside and out. I said that so many times. And if it's even possible, she's equally as beautiful on the inside, maybe even more beautiful on the inside, as gorgeous as she is, and as much of a goddess as she is on the outside. She's got such a beautiful heart. And it's true. And everyone sees that in you, and we all love you.
Thank you, darling. I'm just being me. That's it.
That's perfect.
Hey, Carol.
Yeah. Hi, Carol.
Hey. Hummingbird. I love that hummingbird. And Claudette.
Hi, Claudette. Thank you for joining us. And hi to Anita.
Hey, Anita.
Especially her.
Does look fab, doesn't he? Edible.
Especially her. Hi, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
Great to see you as well.
My partner in crime in the astrology readings.
Yeah, you guys did an amazing job on astrology on Sunday.
4 hours.
I know, but it's not as bad because you get a little break in between each reading while the other one's doing it. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Anita. Yeah,
okay.
On Thursday, come along. Yeah. The Patreon readings that I'm doing is the 555 ones and the 33 ones. Yeah, so I was doing those.
Hi, Celia. Thank you for joining us.
Hey.
We haven't called it date night in a while, have we?
No, but it kind of is.
It is. It definitely
is.
It's
just that we didn't want to put people off by thinking it's just going to be lovey-dovey. We are going to be lovey-dovey because we do love each other, and that's that.
Yes.
It's but it's not. We talk about all sorts of things.
Everything. Got a few things I want to talk about once we get our hellos in. Hi, Mad Max.
I love this.
I know. All the face turquoise, covering eyes, hand purple, blue piece. Fair enough. Hey, Brandy.
Hey, Brandy.
And your red hair. Your red hair.
Loving the red hair.
Hi, Lori and Deborah. Tunes.
Tunes, hello.
Hi, Kimmy. Good to see you both. Love your love for each other. Aw, it's contagious. Very welcome. Hi, Sharon, joining us on Facebook. Aw. And Cynthia.
Thank you, Sharon.
As well as Deb, all joining us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something I wanted to point out, and I got to really tiptoe around this one. All right, here, I'm going to do it. So I posted this on the In5D Telegram page. Just an observation. And you can see here, I even did a screenshot where you can see the shoe has changed. But when this person entered that place that they went to, they were wearing Pumas. But when the police got there and did what they did, all of a sudden that person's wearing Vans. How is that possible? This for entertainment purposes only.
What's going on? I was just about to say I've lit a candle for them, but you know, these days we never know. Yeah, I get you why you got a tippy toe.
2 different shoes. How many days apart were those videos taken? I don't know. For entertainment purposes only. Entertain yourselves on that.
Yeah. That can't be explained normally.
No, and nobody's talking about that in the mainstream media. Why would they? Because they don't want us to notice that.
They want to stop guns, don't they? That's what they want to do. They want to take the guns away. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what Biden said. I didn't say anything other than what Biden said.
Yeah. So it just makes
it does. It does. You know, if that has happened, I've lit a candle anyway for
yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Because, you know, I mean, even if it hasn't, even the people around that area, the fear, the anxiety, that's real. That's going to be real.
Yeah.
You know, that alone. Hi, Terry. Terry's there.
Oh, hi, Deborah and Terry.
Yeah. Hello.
Martel. Working
all our loved humans.
Hi, Bon Craig. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Bon.
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
Make your own. Yeah, for entertainment purposes only. That's right.
Yes.
And I was, and whoops, there she is. My sister Tara. We're just finishing up right now. So good night, everyone. Bye.
No, we're not, Tara. He's just teasing you. Hi, Tara.
Hi, sis. Well, yeah, like I said, draw your own conclusions.
Yeah.
I'm not going to necessarily disagree.
Somebody with the last name, you know, Jones is suffering because he
Yeah.
spoke about another one of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Which I'm not gonna say, but yeah.
Mainstream media is focused on negative news, where people follow negativity. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, there's so much else going on with everything being spoken about, and you know, all of it, it's all coming out. All of the truth is all coming out. They're wanting to put something else in the way, aren't they? You know, don't look at that, look at this.
Yeah. And it makes you wonder, while all this is going on over here, what's going on over here? And what's going on right in front of our noses with this awakening that they don't want us paying attention to. They want us looking over here or thinking about what might be over here.
So much now, like YouTube is absolutely full of truthers now. It's full up. How can anybody not see it anymore? How can anybody? Because they'll type in something, like, just for instance, they'll type in anything like I don't know, the school system or something like that, and there'll be YouTube coming up about the school system in another way. So
yeah, it's all coming out, right?
Yeah.
Hi to Sunil.
Hi, Sunil. Yeah.
Creating separation in the world. Yep, I agree.
Very true, Brandy.
How do you feel about owning your own power? Less the guns, knives, etc.
Well, here in England, we don't have any of that. We don't. Yeah, but there's more knife crime. So it's like,
right.
You know,
Cops got there too damn fast. No, Tara, we stopped calling it date night about what, 2 months ago?
It's probably because we're talking about this sort of thing, but we do talk about that anyway on it, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
We are seeing the essence of all this, and our energies are changing it completely. The event. Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's Warren Rumble. Okay. Hello to a bit of this and that. Thank you for joining us. Solar weather is impacting a lot right now. Oh yeah, there's another huge friggin' hole that's going to be sending all these solar winds to us again. So heads up, everyone. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not bad as long as it doesn't knock out power, or, you know, it's sending these rays of photons at us, you know, and that could be transformational. It could, who knows, give us that DNA upgrade. It could trigger the event. You know, I see it as a positive thing.
So how do you see the event coming? I know I've asked you this before, but there might be new people on here. You know, what do you see happening?
I had a vision about it, and I saw myself standing in front of myself, and all of a sudden this white light floods the planet. And I specifically remember using that word flood. You know, stupid necklace, stupid little, yeah, these things don't work worth beans. Anyway, so yeah, the white light floods the planet. And it reminds me of that dream I had before that, of these 3 tidal waves that flood the planet. But those are waves of energy. It's a metaphor. They're not actual tidal waves. Anyway, but in this vision, this white light floods the planet. And when that happens, all you can feel is unconditional love to a magnitude that you've never experienced before. the only way I know how to describe this is to think of the people, the person, the thing, I don't know, that you love the most. Multiply that by 1,000,000 times, and that's the love you're going to feel. The love I felt in this vision was off the charts. And I'm, you know, and I can say family, you know, Brittany or whatever, the love you feel, you've never experienced love to that magnitude in this third dimensional reality. That's the love that's coming in. I had a beach meetup a few years back, and one of the people there, she was an RN, and she had a near-death experience where she crossed over to the other side, and she was shown the exact same thing I felt. And she said, you nailed it on the love. The love that you feel is going to be like 1,000,000 times stronger than any love you can feel in this third dimensional reality. So that's what I see for the event. And it's going to happen in the blink of an eye. When that happens, it doesn't matter, you know, there's no need for money, government, politics, religion. All that shit doesn't matter at that point. When you feel that unconditional love to that magnitude, man, you're just bathing in it. You know, if you're not thinking, oh, my boss is an asshole and I don't want to go to work. None of that crap matters. It's all about love.
Yeah.
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 Husband will come towards us.
No, I like hearing you say it. I like hearing you talking about it. So
it was such a real experience for me. Yeah, very real. I had some dude. His name is John. His wife is Cheryl. So I'm playing bocce ball and I'm heading towards the beach wall, Point of Rocks on Siesta Key Beach. And this guy comes up to me, John. I've met him for every year for like the last 3-4 years. He and his wife come to the beach. They always see me there with my tiki hut umbrella and everything. And he goes, hey, Greg, how you doing? I said, well, it's been kind of rough this year. Since the last time I saw you, I've had a quadruple bypass and an emergency gallbladder removal. Really? He goes, holy shit. And look at you. You're like still positive and happy and smiling. I go, yeah, I'm very resilient. He goes, you know, Creator doesn't want you there just yet. You have much more to do here. So I believe him. I believe that myself. Otherwise I would have been gone.
Yeah, definitely.
But he follows In5D, the website now. He said I told him that, you know, about tonight's show, and hopefully he's watching. If you are watching, John and Cheryl, welcome aboard.
Hi, Cheryl.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Oh, just putting up some of the comments here. Everyone's feeling that, what you're saying. Hello, Shannon and Declan in North Florida. Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Okay. I was going to ask how your health is after your surgery.
I still feel that pain. It's like underneath my right rib where the gallbladder was. I still feel that. I still have the night sweats, but both have tapered off. The pain is still about a 1.5 on a scale of 10. And the night sweats aren't as bad as what they were, but I'm still changing my shirt like 3 times a night or 4. Yeah. So that's the night sweats are from the detox of the anesthesia that I was given. So
yeah,
but you know, I'm trying to get back to normalcy. You know, going to the beach, getting that, you know, beach therapy in. Can't wait to bring you to the beach.
You look so healthy.
Well, that's what a tan does to you.
I know. I'm ready.
I would love to bring you there. Yeah.
That's what I want.
I posted a picture on my Facebook page of me at the beach. It's the one I sent you, and then I said, "Oh, screw it, I'll just post it." Yeah, but I sent it to you first. but I posted it on there, and so many people commented. Because it's on Siesta Key Beach. In the past, it's been the #1 beach in the United States. I think it's #2 this year in the United States. But so many people wrote, "That's my favorite beach. I love Siesta Key, and I can't wait to get you here to experience that 99.9% quartz crystal sand."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming as soon as I can. I need a holiday as well, and I miss you. I'm getting withdrawals. It's not on.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice, Nora.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I got more to do. Otherwise, Creator would have took me.
Oh yeah. Hi, Colleen from Montana.
Man, for fuck's sake, all I've been through, man. No more. I don't know. I don't need to any more like life experiences like those. I don't know if I can take another one anyway.
No. Just with the gallbladder removal, we just have to worry about the fats. That's all. Just like Megan does. If she overdoes the fats, she knows about it. She knows about it. Yeah. And it scares her. But
Melissa Kennedy had hers removed. Her mother had hers removed. And I was talking back and forth with Melissa earlier today on Messenger about that. You know, it's nice to have someone else, to be able to talk to someone else that's gone through what you're going through and can tell you what to expect.
Yeah, definitely. They probably told you the same thing, did they?
Yeah. But well, Melissa gave me a great website for like ways to alter your diet, suggestions, and meal planning. Yeah. So
Kim's been coming back there for 15 years.
Yes. Love to see you both there. Shannon.
Yes.
I can't wait to see a picture of you two under the tiki umbrella.
Yeah.
Okay, Anita had hers out 5 years ago. Okay. We got a club going here.
Yeah.
The Gallbladder Removal Club.
Doesn't that make you kind of wonder why people are having their gallbladder removed? What is going on with diets and things like that? It's got to be something we're eating that is affecting that.
Yeah.
There has to be.
Yeah.
Oh look, another is that what you mean, Marcia? You've been there, done that. What with the gallbladder?
Or is that about the beach?
Oh yeah, or was it the beach? Yeah.
Or both.
So how has everybody else's day been? How's everyone else?
I have to grab some more orange juice. I'll be right back.
All right, love. I want some. I've run out here. I'm on squash. So how is everybody else's day? What have you guys been up to? What have you been doing? You know, have you had a good week? We'd like to hear from you guys. Or something sprayed on the food and the skies. Well, yeah, that I've just noticed that actually feels right to me. That one does. Yeah, I think so. My gallbladder was suddenly died without warning in 2005. Oh, wow. Yeah. No, club I don't want to be in, nor me. We are twinsies, but I don't want that one. Yeah, toxins in the food. Yeah, it is. So we got another point of view here. The purpose of the gallbladder is to make bile, which the body uses to break down fats. So that's why fats, if you have too much of it after that, then it affects you. Yeah.
Oh, that was interesting what you forwarded to me from, I forgot who it was, on Messenger about
Yeah.
eating something or having this one supplement.
Yes.
Yeah, that was real interesting.
Did you look into it then?
No, I just read that, and I haven't
Okay.
gotten any further than that. But it's very interesting, and I need to look further into it.
Yeah, a lady sent a message for Gregg on my website that just basically said, you know, there's a certain herb that is really good for him. So, yeah. First warm, beautiful day today in Ontario. Ooh,
I've heard.
Sherry.
I know. I've heard that before. I'm not taking ox bile. I'm sorry. No.
I've never heard of that. What's that? Do people really do that?
It just sounds gross. I'm not drinking any bile from anyone or anything.
No.
I think there's a typo there. I don't think that's just slippery. Gregg, slippery will help your insides and make everything move. Slippery what? Slippery? There's got to be slippery something in there. Slippery. Slippery. I got something slippery.
Oi, oi. Oh, that did a jump. Slippery elm. There we are.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
It's been a crazy week so far. My dad had an emergency appendectomy. He's in his 60s. He did great and is recovering and feeling better. I feel very blessed. Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I had an incidental appendectomy when they did my reverse colostomy.
Yeah.
So that's gone also.
See, look at all these people who know exactly what was being said there. Elm, slippery elm.
Yeah. Thank you. I love you all.
There are bile salts too. Yeah. As an Aquarius, what can we expect for the next few weeks? I've done the astrology ones.
Yeah.
Me and Melissa did them. That's another video.
Bella enjoyed your weekly astrology.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, it's quite a long one. You've got 2 very big readings because Melissa was getting a lot of information as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So glad you're feeling better. We missed you. Thank you, Shannon.
It's true.
Good to be back. Good to be back.
Yeah.
Still not 100%. Going to be a little while on that, but getting better every day.
Yeah. No, it's good.
My sister's asking, do you think that all the planets around the moon could bring some positivity in this segment of change? Like we have just entered Pluto in Aquarius, and there's this alignment of 5 different planets going on. So yeah, anything's possible. Definitely. And we could use any help that we can get at this point too, with all the craziness going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Oh, there we go. Patricia said it was me. I think that was Patricia who sent that message, I think. Wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
Patricia?
I
can't remember. I think so.
Remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see so many messages throughout the day, and
I know.
It's like at the beach. So many people are transient at the beach, and they come back every year, and they'll be like, "Hey, Gregg." It's not like I go up and talk to a lot of people. I'm an introvert, but you know, people come up to me and they meet and talk with me or whatever, and they remember me. And I'm like, "Hi, I forgot your name. Sorry," because you meet so many people all throughout the year.
After 30 years of doing readings, it's the same thing. People go, "Hi, how are you?" And I'm like, I just say hi, and I'm the same,
Yeah.
But you kind of know their face, but you can't remember everything.
Yeah.
What do they mean by make a gruel or tea?
A gruel is
Because
like
gruel, that sounds like Oliver Twist, and they're gruel.
Yeah, when I think of gruel, I think of cereal that sat in a bowl way too long and it became all mushy and
Yeah, nasty. Gruel. I can't even have herbal tea because it's hardly any taste to it.
I can. Well, that's okay. Shit, it's short and quick, easy to do. No taste, great. Better than it tasting like shit, right?
I don't like water because there's a funny taste to that as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, and you guys don't fluoridate your water either. And you're saying it's funny tasting.
Someplace they do in the UK.
Tara's saying that there's a lot of unfamiliar named planets. What does that mean? What's an unfamiliar named planet surrounding the moon? Take a look if it's clear enough. Should be clear enough. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, hibiscus tea does help with blood pressure. I have hibiscus tea here.
I'm trying to turn my phone on silent.
It's okay.
So I've been writing out a new 10-week course because I can't believe this is already we're on week 7 of the last 10-week course. So it flies by.
Mm-hmm.
So
why don't you explain to people, because there might be new people here.
Yeah, I love
it. Might want to be part of your 10-week course.
Yeah, it's teaching. I'm teaching. Off you go. He said the back going. Yeah. So every Monday I'm doing a class. Every Monday, psychic development class, and we try something different every week. And basically it's to, like one week we'll do tea leaf readings, and another week we'll do mediumship and, astral travel, or that sort of thing. So, yeah, every Monday it's at 7:30 p.m. UK, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. And it's £5 a class, which works out around $6. So, yeah, and you can just join in if you want. I can send you a message. This next Monday is going to be, I think, channeling. It's channeling and mediumship. So yeah, so if anybody wants to join in, they want the Zoom code, let me know.
For $6, people, are you kidding me? For a class, $6? That's like unheard of. It's crazy. You should have like,
but if you
100
think
people
about
every
it,
time.
If you think about it, that works out at $24 a month, and that can work if so that's affordable. But if you do say $10, $40 is a lot of money. And it's building, and it's out every single week with like-minded spiritual people who actually care about you. And so there's a lot of friendships that go on, and companionships and things like that. So, and they meet outside of the group as well, which I absolutely love. We had a guest teacher on last night, and it was Kira Watts, and she did reflexology of the hands, of the ears, and the face. So yeah, did reflexology. It was very interesting. Yeah, enjoyed it immensely. Oh, hi Kim. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think we all are. But yeah, that's my main job.
When did you realize it?
I thought everybody did what I did, which is picking up on people's emotions and tuning in to bits and pieces. So,
how old were you when you thought that?
well, I didn't know that anybody else didn't do it until I was kind of, you know, teenager, really. So if something's natural, you don't really ask questions about it, do you? Because you just think everybody does it.
Yeah. Yeah. A friend of mine was like that with out of body experiences. She was young and she would go visit her neighbors. And
Yeah.
her neighbors didn't believe her that she was there. And she said, yeah, well, you two were arguing about this while you were watching that on TV. And they're like, how'd you know that? She said, I told you, I visited you.
Yeah.
And then she told her friends in school about that. And her friends in school didn't understand at all. And they ridiculed her for having this ability. And she buried that ability until she was an adult. And now she's gotten it back again. But it just sucks how kids can take away something from you that's a gift like that because they don't understand.
Yeah. It is a shame.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think, you know, because it's so natural to us, if somebody is having trouble communicating with people, is having trouble, you know, expressing themselves, you know, they feel very shy, or they feel as if they don't fit in anywhere, I highly recommend you find your spiritual side, you know, your psychic side. And that doesn't mean that you have to join a group. It just means that sometimes you might do a meditation once a day, you know, or you know, you start looking at the world through spiritual eyes. You know, so instead of kind of saying, oh, I'm having a really bad day, go out in the garden, look up at the sky, see a sunset, or see, you know, watch birds, you know, nature. You know, you can get in touch with that side of yourself. So it feels more natural. It's more natural to do that than it is to argue or, you know, worry, you know. So
Years ago on In5DTV.com, I wrote an article. It's one of the articles I'm most proud of. It's called So Your Spiritual Awakening Cost You Some Friends.
yeah, that was recently you did that, wasn't it? A year ago?
No,
2 years
I wrote
ago?
that years ago. And then I
Oh, you
redid
must
it.
have shared it. Yeah.
Yeah, I shared it and then I redid it as a spirit chat. But I originally wrote that article, I think maybe in like 2013, 2014, something like that. And I think, you know, because it's something that just about all of us in this genre can relate to. Once you awaken, I mean, you want to tell the world, but not everyone wants to hear. And a lot of them aren't going to understand. And some people you're going to lose as friends. That happened to me for a lifelong friend that, you know, he and I were friends since we were in, you know, 6 years old, first grade. And, you know, we ended up going our own ways because we just don't see eye to eye anymore. And it's sad, but it happens. And I'm sure that that's happened to many of you out there as well. And that's probably why some of you who are still in the spiritual closet are in there, because you're afraid to show that side of yourself. But you know, I'm not here to tell you what's right to do and what's not. But for me, I have to be true to myself. And I can, and it feels good to be this person 24/7, 365, just like Allie. You know, we're as genuine as you get. When you see us outside of the camera, we're the same
Yep.
people.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Actually, no, I might do some more. I might like fart and shit like that. I'll do some goofing around.
Yeah.
Extemporaneously outside of what I do on here, but it's all just being a clown. But that's no different than me doing Swami Tommy on here either. So
No, it's still part of you. It's still part of your personality. So
yeah,
you know, that's yeah. I just so Tara, we'll have to have a look at the planets. You know, see if we can do that in the break. See if we can have a look and ask about that. Because straight after here, just in case you are new here and you don't know, we come back at I don't know what it's time. It's 3 a.m. my time, but it's is it 10? I think it's 10 p.m. I believe in Eastern. And we come back and do global predictions. So we get the tarot cards out and we start looking at kind of things that are happening in the world and see if we can, you know, spread some information. Yeah, we have to kind of use code words though.
Yeah, Tara, send me a link. I see the screenshots, but send me a link to that article, okay? Because I don't see it on your page, and the screenshots I need more than that. So just send me a link to that if you wouldn't mind, please.
Yeah. Yeah. So how many people have lost friends because of their spiritual side, or feel as if they can't talk about their spiritual side or psychic side in front of their family? How many people feel like that?
Or if you're in the spiritual closet and haven't came out yet, but you want to.
Yeah.
Dee was saying that she was just having a conversation with a friend about being the authentic you. And that's an important conversation. I've said this many times, and it's so true. So many people will go to their graves pretending to be what society expects them to be, and they'll never know who they were their entire lives.
Yeah.
Because they were always pretending to be what society wants them to be.
Yeah.
Don't be that
Sorry,
person.
Anita. Yeah. I don't think you're alone, but I'm sorry.
No.
Luckily, all my family are quite spiritual and open. So
Yeah.
my brother teases me, you know, about things. He kind of, but he'll still listen. He'll still listen. I mean, he does believe in the afterlife because of what happened when Gregg was over and we were sitting in their living room and we were talking about my dad. And he got a picture down, it's like the canvas down of my dad in his like trunks, looking all, you know, like manly, and he's got his son there and the waves are crashing in, and we were talking about him, and then he put the picture back, and we were talking, and this picture, it flew off the wall and went sideways back into the living room.
It flew like 6-7 feet. Do you know how much energy it takes to move something that far? He wanted us to know that, hey, I'm here, and yeah, I just want to be with you guys.
Yep. That
was so cool.
So my brother, you know, he did believe anyway, but he definitely did after that. Yeah.
So yeah. Brittany, my daughter, you know, she's, you know, both her parents are spiritual, and you know, so she I don't think anything surprises her when it comes to this kind of stuff. I even had her on for a chat on In5D YouTube channel, and that was fun. And she's got her own mind. She has her own beliefs, but she's always seemed to be I've talked to her about this all of her life, you know, this kind of stuff, and I'm sure her mom has too.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, it's easy to talk to you. I think it is easy to talk to your children if they're going to listen with an open mind. Yeah. But you can't necessarily guarantee that.
No. You see, Olivia is having night terrors. Aww. You know, like when they wake up, and she's shaking. She wakes up shaking, wow. And she's 4. She's 4, and when she stayed over here, she sat on the chair, on the arm of the chair just beside me, and she went into like a really thoughtful mode. We wasn't talking about anything to do with that, and she just said, "I have scary dreams."
That's too young to be having nightmares.
Sometimes I don't want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So we've been putting up some protection, and I gave her an angel. In fact, she hasn't taken it with her. It's over there. I gave her like a little angel, and I've introduced her to her angel. as well, and said this angel is going to help you to clear the place. The next day she said to her mum, mum said, you need to tidy up your bedroom. She said, no, it's okay, my angel's coming to clear it. Get it? Going to clear the, yeah, bless her.
Here's
but
something.
I'm worried about her. Oh my goodness, why?
Yeah.
Why? She's very, very tiny. She's
I mean,
very,
she doesn't. They don't watch horror flicks or anything in front of her, right?
And honestly, it was the movie where there was a bad character in it, and you know, like a Disney one, and you know, that freaked her out as well. So it's like, you know, I know what you're going to say about Disney, but it was one of the fluffier ones. Okay, so
I'm there with the kids and Allie and Rhea and Craig and everyone, and Allie knows I am not, you know, I don't like death and anything like that in movies. So they pick out a movie, and I was about ready to leave in a few days to fly back to the United States, and they pick out a movie about this jet that crashes. First thing in the movie, the jet crashes, and then people die, and like,
I can't remember. I cannot remember what it was.
Why would you want me to see that movie?
Oh, I didn't. I forgot about the beginning bit.
Oh God.
Yeah. So why would we be checking for diabetes, Kim? Are you picking that up? My daughter had T1D and had night terrors. Okay.
I don't know what that is. T1D?
Obviously some form of diabetes, I just assumed.
Is she able to communicate about what she's experiencing?
I didn't want to go there because she was staying at my house and it was a one-off. You know, she doesn't stay at my house very often, so her mum does speak openly to her about it all. But yeah,
it could be a product of parasites. I don't know. This is all news to me. I'm
oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, who knows?
Wow. Okay. Well, you know, Rhea is very open to, you know, a lot of you know, holistic stuff and things. So, you know, she may be able to sort that out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you know, she was, you know, talking to her angels and everything. So you know, I'm hoping. Hi, Sarah Ann.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. Yeah.
I love that Allie and I actually believe that angels, fairies, and even dragons could do mundane things like cleaning a room, but probably wouldn't.
Yeah. That's what because I said clearing, I meant spiritual clearing. But of course, she said to her mum, the angel's coming to clear my room.
You were right, and I probably should have saw that too. Type 1 diabetes, T1D.
My brother has it. My brother has diabetes, type 1.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've looked into getting like a horse dewormer or something like that, because just for entertainment purposes only. So why not? Because it gets rid of parasites, and everybody's got them.
Yeah. Well, why not? You know, we talk about everything here. Everything. Nothing's off limit.
Has her room been saged?
Yes. I didn't sage it because I don't like the smell of sage. Can't stand it.
Don't? Oh,
no, it's disgusting. It smells like cannabis. It's nasty. But
you don't have
I
to
did
say, you
do
don't have to,
a
you don't have to
virtual
use,
kind of clearing. I did do that.
yeah, you don't have to, there's different things you can use.
Yeah, there's Palo Santo and other
Yeah,
stuff. So that's
yeah.
what I mean. I don't have to use sage. You
No,
can
you
use a
could
joss
use,
stick, for goodness
you could
sake.
use a stick of incense if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, I did clear her room. I did.
Pete, please look up paracord by energetics. Great. Okay. Yeah. I know that there's some really inexpensive stuff on Amazon for horses and dogs, and I'm not saying that I'm going to get that. I'm not recommending that anyone else get that, because this
What?
is for entertainment purposes only, for getting rid of parasites.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah.
And Marianne's actually said it in there. Well done, Marianne.
What's that?
I
Oh,
can't
did
put
I
it up
miss it?
there. Read it for yourself.
I don't see it.
The horse thing, Marianne, underneath Cecilia.
Oh, right there. I don't think that's for horses. The I word, IV.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Is it?
that is for
Oh,
animals. Yeah.
okay.
And that's what I mean.
Yeah.
They took it off the shelves because Mr. T said it would help with the big C. And of course, they banned it all, didn't they?
Claudia says, I've never had bad dreams until recently. It was so bizarre. I saw a storm. Wind was so strong, and I sat straight up in my bed. It felt like something was hitting my body. Interesting.
Yeah, call in your doorkeeper. And, we're all born with a doorkeeper and a guardian angel. That's from birth. So, yeah, you just you have to tell your doorkeeper what it is that you expect them to do for you. So if they are not protecting you properly, and things are coming in, it's a good idea to have another word with your doorkeeper and just let them know. And the doorkeeper will then sometimes have to bring in other energies to help with it. But there is a lot of dark energy out there that is missing their usual negativity. And so if you're a light being and a light happy person, they're going to want to get it's there's light and the dark, there's polarity out there, and we have to understand our own power, and we have to call in our team, our spiritual team, and say, hey guys, this is happening, can you sort it? So yeah,
I have a lot of dreams. I dream every night. And I'll tell you what, I think maybe in my entire life, I may have had like maybe 20, tops 30 nightmares. And I dream all the time. As soon as I go to sleep, as soon as I shut my eyes, I'm in the dream state. I stay there all night. I don't have a lot of bad dreams. Most of them are just mundane, just silly things. I'm doing something and there's really no point behind it. But at least it's not a nightmare.
But you would dream twice a day, just because you have a sleep every day. You always have done a sleep every day and every night. So, might filter it out. It means that you're processing worries, because dreams are basically usually worries that you have that get mixed up because this is what I used to explain with Hallie, because Hallie used to get it. I know the way, because she was 8 when she told me about it, and I said, Hallie, what happens is, imagine one idea or one thing that you're thinking of, an experience that you've had, somebody that you've met, an appointment that you went to with mum and dad, and then you went to school. I said, what they do, the dreams, is you put it all in a little kind of mixing bowl, they spin it all up, and then they regurgitate it into a story that really doesn't make much sense, but can be sometimes scary. And she understood that. So,
I took the psychology of sleep and dreams in college with Dr. Rainville. And that was one of the most fascinating classes I've taken in college. And Dr. Rainville was explaining how dreams are, as you mentioned, basically all metaphor for something. You know, if you had a really bad day, you might see this huge tire rolling at you, 100-foot tire, and it's about to roll you over. Silly things like that. This was one of the examples that he gave in class. He said, let's say that a boss wants to have sex with his secretary. He's going to have a dream of her opening and shutting the filing cabinets. It's the motion of the in and out, in and out, in and out. That's the metaphor of you know what.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it was funny that he used that as a example in class.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Got our attention.
Yeah, I bet it did. I bet it did at that age. Yeah. So you used to wake up every morning and I say, okay, what was your dream? You used to tell me your dreams every morning.
Yeah, I could do that every day.
Yeah. What's the weirdest dreams you guys have ever had? I want to know your weirdest dreams or your funniest dreams. What's yours?
Here's one I had last night. I was in upstate New York and I had just taken an IQ test. And I think my IQ was like 156 or something like that. It was genius level. I was really proud of that. And then I realized, oh my God, I've got this test coming up. And I was on the Lower Reservoir Road and I see a friend of mine drive by that I've known in upstate New York for years. And I tried to get her attention. So I had a smelt, a little fish in my hand, and I threw it through her window. It bounces off her driver's side window and lands on her shoulder. She goes, what the hell are you doing? I said, I was just trying to get your attention. Do you know anything about the Delphonic bounce? Because that was going to be on my quiz. And she's like, no, understandably so. And that's where that dream ended. It made no sense whatsoever. I threw a smelt at. Now, if I have like this genius level IQ, surely I could think of something more intelligent than throwing a smelt at her to get her attention.
Wow.
Made no sense whatsoever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
random.
That was last night's random dream. Why am I carrying a smelt?
I have noticed that most of your dreams are in upstate New York.
Going home.
Most of your dreams. And
that's the metaphor, home.
Yeah, my mum, whenever she dreams, it's always of Franklin Road, where we used to, where she grew up, basically. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. This was what it was. Delphonic. Oh, I spelled that wrong. It's supposed to be bounce, bounce. And I tried looking it up. There's no Delphonic bounce. But that was going to be on my test, and I had to know what the hell that was. And my teacher was Dick Rohrlach, who was one of my high school teachers. So it was a science class. Oh, and the graduation was happening too, so that might be a metaphor for it's getting near to the time of us all graduating.
That was another dream that you had where you said that. What was that dream?
Which one?
You said it's about graduating. You said
I've had so many that could.
I know. It was recently. It was recently.
I don't remember. Don't remember. Yeah. You smelt it and dealt it.
You did. Really?
Oh, wow. Brian says, since I had the jab, I've had less lucid dreaming. I realized that I'm still having them. Only thing is, I'm staying in a scene a long time and then surfing a long time, then surfing the dream. Don't understand that last part, but
not staying in the dream. Is that what?
Then surfing the dream, maybe. I'm staying in a long time instead of surfing the dream. I'm not. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so my soul family often visits in my dreams. Blue avians.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Yeah, if any of you are single and you've got the, before you go to sleep, think about your twin flame, think about your perfect partner, and ask to go there, ask to go to see them, ask to meet up with them. Because
I didn't ask, and you just showed up.
Yeah, but I asked, I was reaching out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Probably on a higher level, I was asking too.
Yeah, I was definitely saying I'm ready, but that was 10 years ago.
More than that. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, so I'm taking in the scene more than experiencing all of it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. More like, the observer, I guess, right? Instead of the participant.
I don't dream very often. Very rare.
Mm.
Yeah. So, but
I guess
then I don't sleep.
That's why you can watch horror flicks.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to give you nightmares.
No. We'll never agree on that.
Nope.
So
I'm not I don't like horror flicks. I don't like scary movies. I don't like seeing death either. Yeah, even like all those Law and Order crap that they have here in the United States. Someone's always getting shot and killed and dying, and someone's always going to the hospital, probably dying as well. I don't like any of that stuff. I don't want that in my reality. Don't like it.
I like a good storyline. Yeah. I'm not the only spiritual person, so don't look at me as if I'm a mad cow. There's a lot of people out there who like a good storyline. Yeah. Lisa said, I dreamt my butterfly table came to life and kept hearing Hunab cat.
Yeah.
And that I was inside a selenite singing bowl. Wow. Wow.
Sarah gets it. Doesn't like the horror stuff.
There are people who are different, we're okay. I'm not, I am what I am.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It's I wonder, so what was you saying, Brian, about the difference? So when you had the jab, what was different? What is exactly different? So you said about lucid dreaming. Are you finding it harder to lucid dream now? I'm interested with that. Yeah. I'm obsessed with Daisy Jones and the Six. Great storyline and music too. I don't know what that one is. Oh, is it on Netflix? Is it on Netflix?
See, Claudia's daughter gets you. Claudia doesn't, but her daughter does. Colleen gets me. Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. And it's I look at it how they make the film, and I like to be the person saving the people and getting in there. It's the warrior in me. I can't do spiritual all day. I can't.
I do time travel.
That's spiritual. That's spiritual.
No.
Yeah. Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. Yeah. do you know what you've got to embrace who you are as a person, and you've got to be real to yourself as well. So, and whatever that is, if it's Abbott and Costello meets Frankenstein, I'll watch it. Who's Abbott and Costello?
I used to do, it's a comedy team from the 1920s, 30s, something like that, 40s, I don't know. I used to do roller coasters when I was younger, and I don't do them anymore for the same reason. I don't like being scared on my guts. I don't like terror, that, you know, and being terrorized. Paying money to be terrorized. I don't get that. No.
I only see it as a story. I see it as a story, and yeah, I'm okay with it.
Can you do roller coasters?
Yeah, I like them.
I'll watch it.
I love roller coasters. I can't go anymore. I can't do it because of my back and everything. So, but yeah, I like the adrenaline.
Do you ever see that Gravitron? It spins around in a circle and then the floor drops out and you're like plastered against the wall.
Done that one. Done that
Brittany,
one.
I took Brittany to like the Otsego County Fair way back when, and
yeah,
she wanted to go on that ride. I go, okay, great. And she got off the ride. She goes, I want to do it again. I go, okay. And she did it. And she got off the ride and she goes, can I do it again? I go, okay. She did it 3 times in a row, and she was only like 10 years old at the time. I don't know how she can do that. I was getting nauseous just watching her.
Yeah. No, I love that feeling. Oh, it's good. Do you know, Hallie loves them. Absolutely loves fast rides because she's blind. She's got the feeling. It's it's that feeling that she's got. Yeah. It's secondary to orgasm, Kim says. Yeah. So you go
ahead. Well, yeah, I have a video of Britt and me on the slingshot in Daytona Beach. That was fun.
Yeah.
Hate the Gravitron. Yeah, I've never done that. I never got the nerve to do it. There's no effing way I'd want to.
So Colleen, I am not a vicious murderer, so I don't tend to agree with that. So you are what you consume. So no, I'm not. No, I'm as fluffy as they come.
See, this I'm good with. I love the haunted houses.
We went and did in Glastonbury. In Glastonbury, we did that, didn't we? We went to we were staying in the coach house, and that lady, the lady of the manor, she said, "Oh, because she saw this my advert on the side of the car. And she said, "Oh, you're psychic. Come and have a look at the house." So we went there, didn't we? We were good. We picked up loads.
Yep. But I think what Shannon's referring to are the haunted houses at like carnivals and fairs and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And I love those too, because I love seeing how people get all dressed up, and you know, I try to anticipate. Okay, I think somebody might be jumping out right about here.
Yeah,
but
I
try to anticipate
that's the same thing as making you jump.
To me, it's different. That's the exception. That's the exception to the rule. Yeah, I'll do haunted houses at like an amusement park, and that's it. Or a real haunted house with you. Yeah. Oh my God. I can't stand haunted houses or Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. I punched one of the actors in the haunted houses when he scared me. I was asked not to come back.
Oh, Shannon.
In Tampa at Busch Gardens, they have this, it's called Hollow Scream. And I took Britt there when she was young. She might have been 9 or so. And I remember this guy was dressed up as a shrub, and there's a bunch of leaves and stuff like that. And he jumps out at Brittany, and she just drops on the ground and starts screaming. She drops on her butt on the ground and just starts screaming high pitched.
I've seen some of those little stories where where they're doing that.
She had a blast.
That's funny. That is funny. Yeah. Here in the UK, we was involved. This guy came to see me in the shop, and said he was looking for some psychics to do psychic readings. It was called Dreamland, but actually they was making it Screamland for Halloween, and they wanted the Strange Sisters to come and do readings for people. So we all had to dress up in kind of witchy kind of outfits, things like that. So and we was in this little shack doing readings there, and it was all kind of like all done out in mist and things. So yeah, it was good fun. Cool. It's good fun. And there was actors walking around there making people jump. Yeah, there was lots of actors.
So Ginger on Facebook is a roller coaster fan. Hi to Karmic Vibes and Linda. Thank you for joining us a little late, but that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tammy's joining us a little late. Thank you for joining us, making it here.
Tammy.
Wouldn't want to meet you in a dark alley, Shannon.
Yeah. You get punched.
Yep.
I suppose it is a reaction, isn't it? You know, let's face it.
I'm going down fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
So apparently I'm like an onion.
Yeah, we all have many layers, I think. I think it's nice. Nice, yeah. Yeah.
Been there. Hollow Scream in Tampa, Busch Gardens. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
It would be very boring if we were all the same. It would be very boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, because you came to me first, it's like 2008 or so. I had just watched The Secret. Actually, no, I had watched that several years before. I was really putting that into motion, though. Putting a lot of time and effort into it. But I remember I fell asleep, and all of a sudden, in my dreams, I see this woman smiling at me, and I only remember seeing her from her like neck up. She's smiling at me, and she didn't say a word, just smiling. And I thought, wow, I know this woman. I've what a dork. So yeah, I'm like, I know this woman. This is my other half. And she didn't have to say anything because I just knew it and I felt it. And that's where that dream ended, basically. But it made such a lasting impression on me. I never forgot the look, the smile, the eyes. So flash forward to 2020, January of 2020, right? I have a In5D Sology beach meetup with Todd Medina from Sology, and we combined our forces together and we met up at the tree on Siesta Key Beach. And before I met everybody there, I went to Todd's Facebook page, and I'm just going through his friends to see if there was anyone of his friends that had sent me a friend request. And so I'm scrolling through and I'm friending those people of his friends that had sent me a friend request. When I see that face that I had saw in my dream, it was Allie. She was friends. That's the face. No. But the face that I had saw in my dream, she was there. And she hadn't sent me a friend request. She had no idea who I was at the time. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my heart's like pitter pattering, and I'm like, now, so Allie stalks me in my dream years before, and now the tables are turned, and I have to kind of stalk her back to get her to recognize me. But I couldn't tell her, hey, I'm your twin flame. You're my twin flame. She had to figure that out for herself. Now I'll pick it up from there after you mention your end of it.
So I think it was around 2008, I think, something like that. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
I was ready to meet. I'd had relationships that just, there was something missing from all of them. Didn't feel right. No matter how much you tried to make it fit, didn't feel right. So I was ready to meet. I was ready to meet my partner. I didn't know much about. I'd heard about twin flames. I'd heard about soulmates, but I wasn't really energetically linked to it or anything. I just knew that I wanted to meet a real man who was gonna, treat me the way I want to be treated. And I made a spell. I basically did chucked a few herbs in, like rose petals and a bit of spice for a bit of spice. What else did I put in? Things that made sense to me. I didn't know what I was doing anyway. And I just basically did my affirmations, my positive affirmations. I also put in a silver swan as well. It's like I've still got it actually. A silver swan. I don't even know where this silver swan came from. I put that in there as well. And I basically lit a candle every night with my affirmations saying, thank you, universe, for bringing me my perfect partner. We love each other very much. I've got it written down somewhere. And I basically did this, and every night I did that. Every night I just lit my candle, did my, put my herbs in the sunniest place in the window, and let this be done that it harm no one, because you have to do everything with that. Otherwise, So anyway, it was done with love, just love, pure love. And I visualized me being treated lovely and me being happy. And then I went to sleep, so one of those nights that I did that, I went to sleep. And obviously that's when I traveled over to Gregg.
Yep.
So, but I didn't remember that. I do kind of remember it now, but I didn't remember it.
So now it's my turn to stalk. And so I followed her on her YouTube channel. I sent her a friend request on Facebook and was watching all of her videos. I responded to one of her videos on YouTube and she never responded back. It kind of blew me off. But I
didn't see it.
I know. But I would participate on all your live videos, and I would flood the videos with hearts. And eventually I got the nerve to ask Allie for a reading. So I made an arrangement to get a reading from her. And it was fantastic. We still have that reading recorded. And it just went on and everything just flowed so amazingly well. And she said that I was going to meet some bubbly Piscean or something. I go, and how does that make you feel? What do you think about that?
And I looked at him and thought, what is this sexy man asking me that for? Why did he ask me that? And how does that make you feel? It's nothing to do with me. I didn't say that. I don't know. I can't remember what I said. But when he started flooding me with all these hearts and I saw his profile picture, I was going, this man's joking, or he's a spammer or something. There's something wrong with it. Why?
Something wrong with him.
Be interested in me? I don't understand it at all. So I honestly didn't take it seriously at all. Didn't. I remember showing my mum and my girls. I said, look at this guy. I don't know what's going on, but he keeps putting lots of hearts on my lives, and I don't understand. And I said, he's like an Adonis. Look at him.
So we end up chatting, and I told Allie, I built her a website, and I told her, psychicalley.net. And I told her that I did that because I believe in you. And when I told her that I believe in her, that's when it all kicked in for Allie.
Those words, I said, oh my goodness, you've said that in every lifetime. And it was ding, 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 ding. All these lifetimes started to flood back in my visions. And I was like, oh, because I think we'd spoken about twin flames at that time, but I wasn't getting, I knew how I felt about him, but I didn't understand the twin flame thing, to be fair. I just didn't understand it until that point. And at that point, it was like, oh my God, it's true.
So she finally, and without me having to tell her, she finally put that, one and one together. And, there's no way I could have told you, but I'm just so glad that you finally figured that out.
Yeah.
So I ended up marrying the woman of my dreams, the literal woman of my dreams.
Yeah. Oh, it's lovely. It's a dream come true, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like trying to find a needle in a cosmic haystack hidden throughout multiverses. The odds of that happening, but it happens, and it can happen. If you're looking for that person, it can happen to you too.
You can call them into you. You can call them into your energy. You can. I need to do a video on it, really, don't I? But yeah,
yeah.
You can, and it's the affirmations really do work. They really work. But you have to let the universe decide when it's the right time. At the moment, I'm doing readings, like love readings, where I've got these lovely cards, and basically, as I'm doing the future reading, I'm picking up on where is your perfect partner. And what are they doing? Where are they in their life? So when that's in their life, it's like, okay, so they're going through, I don't know, having to let go of someone or something. The next one might be they're going through the lesson of trust. The next one, they might be going through this. And they give me the scenario of what they're going through. And then as you're kind of getting closer, you can see the energy getting closer, and you can see that person. There's no reason, there's absolutely nothing stopping you. You're both at the same level spiritually. You can actually see in the cards that, and what it does is it stops you panicking and saying, oh my God, what if I miss my perfect partner meeting? What if this happens? What if it's like your perfect partner is not ready for you yet? They're not ready for you, so, yeah.
Well, that's awesome that you can do that through the cards. Yeah.
I've been it's been going on about 6 months, maybe a year. 6 months. My guides told me to do it. So yeah.
And speaking of the cards,
yes,
Allie and I are going to be back in a little over half an hour, where we'll be taking our tarot cards and we'll be looking into global predictions on current events. So if you have some current events that you'd like us to look into, join us in about 30 minutes and put those questions in the chat in all capital letters so we can see them. And we'll get to them as soon as we can.
I just wanted to finish off with this one. Amanda, I went to a tarot reading and the person said, you'll meet soon, but you already know each other. Turns out it was my childhood friend, been together 9 years.
Aw, that's awesome, Amanda.
I just had to finish. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Okay, so we shall be back in 30 minutes or so. Hope to see all of you back here as well on Global Predictions with Allie and Gregg. Anything you want to finish up with, babe? No. Before you go to sleep, make sure that you put in there and let it be done, that it harm no one. Because you don't want, to upset the energies. So, but yeah. All right. So, hope to see all of you back here in 30 minutes. And just sending you lots of love and light from our heart to yours. See you in 30. Yeah. Bye. Bye, everyone.